So, what is happening, Raptors? Welcome to Elden Ring and the continuing adventures of. I don't know what his name is. I want to say something cool, but really he's just a big smashy man. So, if you have been keeping up with the channel, you'll know that I've been uploading my Twitch VODs there. And if you've been keeping up with my Twitch VODs, you'll know that the last place we were was Volcano Manor. I have done a quick run out of Volcano Manor to pick up the map fragment. Now this isn't a walkthrough, so you guys are joining me on a journey here. I have given some thought to doing a walkthrough. There are a lot of comprehensive 100% walkthroughs out there, especially by one of my favourite YouTubers, Fighting Cowboy. I mention him a lot, and that's because he is a big inspiration to me doing this. And he has dedicated a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, to making a comprehensive 100% no item missed walkthrough. So if you're looking for a walkthrough in that vein, he would be the place to go. What I've been thinking about doing is something a little more basic than that. A sort of everyman's, anybody can play type thing. Just where we take a basic character that's going to get us through the game, a very basic skill set. We're not going to mix things up too much. We're probably going to do a quality build. We'll play all of the game with a sword and shield, or a hammer and a shield, or an axe and a shield, something along those lines. And we'll just go through the game very, very basic from start to finish, just to show you guys how to get through your first playthrough of Dark Souls. I don't want to call it a beginner's guide. Sorry, Elden Ring. I don't want to call it a beginner's guide. It's just going to be a look. You guys might have thought about playing a Souls game before. You might have heard a lot about them on various social media outlets. You might have heard a lot about them since Elden Ring's come out. You might be thinking about giving them a go, but you're intimidated because you've died a lot of times playing Elden Ring. All my goal is to make the kind of walkthrough where you can pick up your first playthrough, get your first trophy for your first ending, start to finish, and then go, right, so now that I've done all that, what can I do now? And that's my plan. So that's certainly something that I'll be thinking about but in the meantime, I've got to get through my own playthrough. I've tried to divide myself between two massive games. I was making a series on Horizon Forbidden West and a series on this, and apart from the live streams, I've had to let this go until this is the first time I've recorded a brand new episode in about a week and a half outside of the live streams, because I've just really knackered myself playing both games. I burned myself out of Horizon, and I got to the point where if Erin hadn't kindly helped me, I wouldn't have kept going with it. I was struggling. I owed it to you guys to finish it, but I really wasn't enjoying it anymore. That sounds wrong. I love Horizon Forbidden West. There is nothing glaringly wrong with that game. It's a beautiful game. You guys should play through it. It's got a lot of action, a lot of fantastic storytelling. Cannot recommend it enough. But I was burned out from trying to do two at the same time. And I think until you become experienced as a content creator, a gaming content creator, then that's not a wise idea. I think you give one your full attention. So lesson learned. Had I known how much of a chore it was going to be doing both, I would have actually left Horizon until the summer. Because summer's traditionally a quiet point in gaming, and I would have played it through then. This was always going to be the big game at the start of the year. So I would have went for this one. But regardless, we're back now anyway. So we're going to do a little bit of exploration. Like I say, I haven't been through this area. I literally picked up the map fragment. I wanted you guys to see this with me. The date of recording this is a Monday, so there will be a live stream on Monday night of Elden Ring as well. I want to get this first playthrough finished. Then I can start thinking about playing it through again to get, you know, sort of make a guide. Okay. So I wasn't expecting this. Oh no, get away from all that. Well, we tried to get away from all that. I had a funny feeling I wasn't going to enjoy whatever he was going to do to me there. Oh! It's very aggressive. Oh no! Oh no! Every time. Yeah. His tail went round so far, he got me on the 360. Oh! I nearly had him as well. I would have had him too. So this, if you go back a few episodes in the series to Stormvale Castle, you'll see that I fought one of these before. He's not particularly tough. He's really not. But at the same time, he's doing a lot of damage. Again, armor's been a huge problem for me all the way through this. I think that's one thing. I know you're not really meant to get protection. Heavy protection, because the whole idea is to die and learn and die and learn and die and learn and die and learn. Can be a little bit irritating though. We are going to bring in my mate for this one. Going to drink my flask of cerulean. Oh, we don't need any of that. Give him a bit of that. I'll do. Top up the hill's health. Get away from all his crappy breath. Have a wee shout. Too far away. Way too far away, David. What did you think you were going to do with that? Well, I took advantage of some dodgy hitboxes myself there. It's happened to me a few times in this, so no reason why I shouldn't. Woof. Take advantage of it myself. Keep letting the ancestor ping away at him. He's doing very good damage. That might as well continue. Speaking of dodgy, there we go, that'll do. Nice. Quite tanky, the ancestor spirit. I'm glad I got him. I like the ones that I had before. I was using the puppets, the sword cleric puppet things, but not the marionettes. I think they're actually called mage cleric puppet and sword priestess or something like that. But anyway, they were really good summons, and sadly I can't use them anymore because I've committed to a strength build. I've committed to a Hulk smash, and I've changed the skills to reflect that, which I did show you before. But if you need a reminder, we've poured a lot of points into vigor, endurance, strength, dexterity, to try and keep the swings. I mean, that also gives me a ranged option. I should really take advantage of that. There's no harm. I think the reason why I haven't at the moment is it's very difficult for me to take one of the bows that I want, because my strength, my endurance isn't high enough yet. With this armour and the sword equipped, it's all I can do to still medium roll. Yeah, that's... just surrender, guys. I don't know why you feel the need to fight me. Yep. City ahead. Beast blood. I think if I'm going to make a jump like this, I need to take advantage of Torrent's double jump ability. I've found I'm enjoying running around myself much better than riding around on Torrent's horseback. If I need to make a quick getaway, Torrent's there, but I like exploring on foot. It feels more like a Souls game. Ooh. Oh, I fought her before. Whoa! 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 Yeah, I've been invaded by her before. Isn't that the lady that's in the manor? Sacred butchering knife. Bet you that's going to be a cool weapon. Where are you going to be? Here we are. Huge carving knife. Restores a very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. So that's two really cool things we found here, because the Sacred Vow. Sacred Vow is a faith charge up attack, I'm sure. Like a weapon art. excuse me, it'll boost the faith damage on our weapon and make it deal faith damage. You know, the blade will go golden. Yep. So while we're walking along here, you can see the road is paved with the defeated. Some of them are those giants that we've seen before. We've fought them a few times. An ambush ahead. Wonder if it's something to do with them. Do I still have throwing things? Yeah, bone darts. I'll do. It's important not to let these dogs overwhelm you. Very important to not let the dogs overwhelm you. If you do, they can stun lock you in place. I have poise armor that can let me push through a certain amount of attacks, especially if I'm attacking myself. Oh no. No, 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 no. These, no. No, yeah, this is a note from me, dog. These are not something that you want to fight. I mean, this is... I would consider this area to be horrendously unfair and... like, disgustingly unfair. One of those is an absolute nightmare. Just one is capable of cleanly taking you out. To have 4 that I can see at the minute, and I'm assuming there's a 5th one up there where you can see the bars popping up and down, there's just no need for that. That is disgusting. If I go down there, I will be lucky if I get a swing off the sword. So yeah, that's a bit crappy. There are other places I haven't been while I'm up here. Excuse me for yawning, I do apologise. As I said before, I am rather tired. I'm still shaking off post-viral fatigue. Incredibly tired a lot of the time now. Whoa! There's that crappy attack that I've told you guys about. Yep, just clips through the rock and... yeah, there's no point in getting involved in that. I'm intrigued by this ladder that I see. I think it goes up to here. So I'd quite like to do that. I wonder if I can make it. Do you think if I bait attacks I can get up here safely? Oh, climb, for goodness sake, climb! Don't know how fast you can throw that, but you can't use a healing item. You can't do anything going up here, so I can't restore my health till I get to the top, so I hope I'm not going up into an ambush. Yeah, I was saying I'm still shaking off post-viral fatigue after the bout of COVID I had last year. It's frustrating. I have to keep reminding myself though that it's not the end of the world. I could have been left with a lot worse. I'm grateful to still have the rest of my health. It's a gorgeous day today, so chances are when I'm finished this episode, I had great plans of recording 2 or 3 episodes today, but my body's just not got that kind of recording session in it at the moment, which sucks. I love creating content for YouTube. I like thinking that people are out there watching the stuff that I've made. I don't care whether they're judging it or not. At the end of the day, no one can judge it more than I can. I can be my own judge. Thank you very much. So this is Mount Gelmir. Just trying to give myself a sort of grounding in where I am. I've heard fantastically crappy things about Mount Gelmir. About how tough an area it is. Oh, different materials here might come in handy for stuff. I've learned to appreciate the crafting system in this game. I mean, look what... I don't know why you wouldn't give in. There's a yawn again, I am so sorry. Given that you've got access to all of these materials in the game, I think putting a crafting system in was a brilliant idea by From Software. Giving you the ability to craft certain things on the fly, provided you've paid attention to your environment. Like everything From Software does, it rewards good play. You gather up, you know, if you bother to gather up the things that they've put in the environment rather than treating them as throwaway items, you can craft items later on that can get you through areas where you might have struggled. So I know he was grieving his friend there, but you guys already know what's coming here. Super heavy charge attack. These guys don't seem to be doing too well at all. They're all scrounging. It looks like they're scrounging on the corpses. They're not. I think they're eating them. I don't want that to sound horrible. Yeah, they are. You can see this guy's putting stuff up to his mouth. So don't feel sorry for them. They've all went insane. Beast blood as well, so... These are soldiers of the capital city, Lydell. Good job, guys. I'm particularly happy that the greatsword guys are getting taken out quite quickly. I don't want to fight any of them. I also like the fact that in between their standing up time and they're being able to get off an attack, I'm able to get my charge attack off. Charged up and sent off. Oh dear. Well. No. I really didn't want to fight someone else at the same time. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. It's another one. I think he's up the siege tower. If I turn around, yeah, he is. So wish I had access to a bow. So where does this go? I'm not able to check my map because that guy's been aggroed by me. So this crosses over to a different part of the plateau. Okay, let's have a look around. Oh. Oh no. Well, as I say, oh no. But Not as bad once you've got a few levels in you. I mean, they're still tough enemies, I don't mean that to be disrespectful. From Software don't make easy enemies, those were still tough guys. But I'll take that. It was good fun. A better fight that I've had with him since the beginning of the game. Soporific Grace, yeah, I feel like that's what I've been rubbed with. It's a horrible feeling. I know you guys didn't come here to listen to my health complaints, so I'm not gonna bore you with much more of it, but it's a horrible feeling, and one that I couldn't appreciate before. I know this is gonna sound bad, however I say it. I know Erin's gonna understand how I mean it. I knew Erin, my partner Erin, beautiful lady, and I'm so glad I met her. I'm really happy with her, and she suffers from ME, with what in layman terms is chronic fatigue syndrome. So there are days Erin can wake up after a full night's sleep and still be bone tired. And I understood from the research that I'd done that that was what happened, and you know, you just want to be there for your partner, etc., and you just want to support them as best you can and try and understand and do what you can to help them. Having got post-viral fatigue, which is slowly clearing up, very slowly, but still it's clearing up, I could, and probably, not that I want to jinx it, I will get back to my regular energy levels eventually. It's just a question of how long, and it can take different times. But I have a deeper appreciation and a deeper understanding of what Erin goes through every day, and how, and I understand what she means now by having to budget your energy. She calls it budgeting spoons. But having to budget your spoons to prioritise the things that you want to do. And this is my job, and I'm lucky enough that I still have the energy to be able to work full time. That's a blessing. A lot of people would say, oh, you know, it's not really working though, is it? Well, it is, because I have to decide what I'm recording. I have to decide if what I've recorded is good enough. I have to sit down and record the episodes. I have to stay awake for them so that I'm talking to you guys. And it does cost a lot of energy. You invest a lot into this. Expending emotional energy costs physical effort as well. You know, when I'm buzzing at how well something's going, and I'm talking to you guys and you can hear the excitement, and I'm talking faster and things are going really well, and that's expended energy.
Welcome, dear customer.
Oh, we've got a...
Right this way.
Okay, we'll get to you in a second, my friend. So the long and the short of it is that I do hope that one day I will recover and I won't be as tired anymore.
Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
He's been hungry for a long time, this guy. The Magic Warriors cookbook, I always buy them when I see them. The Confessor's armor. This is the set for the guys, the character you can pick at the start. Explosive bolts. So yeah, if you pick the Confessor class at the start of the game, those are the guys that's the gear that you get, basically. I'm thinking when I get round to doing the walkthrough for this, the sort of basic guide that I'm making, then I'll probably play a Confessor or something similar. Something that I can easily build a quality build off of. And we'll do claymores and other single-handed greatswords with a shield, similar to the way that I played Dark Souls through the first time. What have I got here? Well, that guy there's a knight. I had a funny feeling he was gonna spent so long doing that scream thing, which I think is meant to build up frenzy in me and kill me. So I'm looking at Volcano Manor now. This looks like it's gonna go round back in that direction. Got a wandering merchant there. There's still plenty for me to do as well. Back the way, I've still got lots of stuff to do. So. And if you have been keeping up with the channel as well, you'll know from my Twitter that I finished Horizon Forbidden West. I've not platinumed it yet, but I am going to platinum it. I enjoyed the game, I want to see it finished, and I want to give it the proper finish it deserves. Now that I'm not under pressure to create content for it and get content out, I think I'll probably enjoy it more just chilling out. Nothing round here, is there? No. So up we go. What are you? A falling star beast. Did I get that off? Is he here? Yeah, he is. It's a tough customer, this. I want to keep my health topped up here. This little... Yeah, he's too quick for me to hit with that attack. And then he's got too many attacks like that. Good gracious. Oh! It's just taking out my ancestral buddy. I'm not really... Oof. Can't get close enough to him to hit him. Well... He's certainly a tough cookie. What's the difference between climbing up to him this way I'm thinking this is probably going to drop you, if anything, some kind of gravity, either a gravity spell or a gravity ash of war. But we'll see. Certainly the longest climb that anyone's had to endure in human history. So it looks like that's the difference. The difference is you're not gonna get smashed back off the ledge. So let that be a lesson. Oh! Ouch. Ouch again. He definitely doesn't like it when you hit him. Yeah, he's gotten rid of my ancestral follower. It's kind of reminded me of some of the bosses in Bloodborne. I'm getting stomped here. Oh, woof. There's a couple of things we can try. We can put magic on our sword. And see if that gives us any more damage. We were getting about 359 out of a single attack. Of course, the challenge is actually hitting them. 302, it's not doing much more. Ah, yeah, that's... God. Damn. Yeah, he's a toughie. We might have to leave him just now. I don't think I'm going to get much joy out of that guy. So... what I'll do instead is go back to this Mount Gelmir campsite here. Let's see what there is round the other pathways, round the other highways and byways. Same plan as before, slow and safe. I know you guys have seen this before, but if I don't clear the camp and I wake up one of these guys, it's gonna make exploring this area very difficult indeed. The plan is to sneak up on this one. Same as before. Now he's dead. Oh, look, a little guy with flaming eyes. Don't know what a sacramental blood is, but I'm sure it's awesome. Up we go, let's see what's up this tower. Sometimes find treasure in these things. Also find a guy who's trying to poke you in the head with a flaming brand. It's an item this time on a body. A pulley bow. It looks pretty decent, but the downside is that like every bow in the game, it's going to put me up to a heavy load. What I'd ideally like to use is this, but it requires faith. So I would be willing to adopt the pulley bow instead, but again, it's equipment load. It is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. Sure. It looks like somebody had the same idea I did. Why can't we just drop off here? But apparently not a good idea, so we'll use the ladder. What about here? You know what, let's not take any chances. Instead, let's just... So we know up that way lies a series of camps. Gonna try and make me go back round via the pumpkin head, but no. Right. So now we've got an area up here. Doesn't look like there's anything around this way. Can go in that direction, however, so we shall. Seems to be quite a big series of crags and crevices on the left there. don't think there's any way we're going to get inside that. Sort of looks like there's craters and stuff here, like a big central section there as well. I don't think we're going to get to see that. Oh well. You'll notice the enemies are still able to do respectable damage as well. Scaling in this game is... The enemies definitely get stronger as you get stronger, but they're not designed to go up in level, as in they're not designed to increase their output, damage output, as much as you do. But they are supposed to be doing respectable damage to you. So... So there's never going to be a point where you out-level... Well, there is. You can out-level the game if you put all your stats up to 99. I've seen a YouTuber upload level 713 character against bosses. I didn't watch too much of it because I didn't want it to spoil future bosses for me. But apparently the damage output is ridiculous, and he did the good old-fashioned soul strategy. So in Dark Souls games there's usually a thing called a tear stone ring that allows you to increase damage when your health is really low, and if you combine that with a few other artifacts and deliberately get yourself damaged so your health's low, equip yourself with amazing swords and weapons, you can make a mockery of the bosses in this game, in the Dark Souls games. And this particular YouTuber, I can't remember his name, but I will try and remember it and pop a comment down. Yeah, you're not gonna last long, mate, with that guy going up and down. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Jump! Ha 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 ha! So the next bit's down there on my right. He seems to be able to survive molten lava. I can. Now, the problem I've got is Grave, Glove, Wart, that'll do. Is that level 7? Wah! Right, give me my flask of Crimson Tears. There's another one of those Herald guys. I fought one of them earlier that had a crossbow that fires machine guns. Again, if you've been watching my series, you'll know that Here's a glovewort. It's level 6. So that's excellent. That should let me bump up the strength of the ancestor guardian spirit that I've got. It's a good idea to try and keep the guardian spirits leveled up as well, to increase the amount of damage they can take and increase their tank potential for you. You can't fight everything in the game yourself as much as you'd love to. You've seen how helpful mines have been. Ghost Glovewort level 7. Just wasn't quick enough. It's alright though. So we've got this tunnel here, which doesn't seem to go anywhere. Except a couple of these heralds. Who do far too much damage for their own good. If his mate wasn't so crap with the crossbow, they would have finished him there. A page hood, that's what they are. They're not heralds, they're pages. They fire perfumer's bolts from the crossbow, which sounds like it might be a pleasant smelling something, but seek left. Oh yeah, I see. It's this guy again, is it? Okie doke. Okay. Whoa! Alright, okay. Why have I went to my right? Ah. This is one of the heroes' graves as well. In case you're wondering, right, let me see if I can remember this properly. So the Gelmir's hero's grave is the same as, if I come all the way out here and go all the way back to where we first started. See this part, the Cave of Knowledge? It linked to the Fringe Folk Hero's grave, and that's where I got my So there's a way off to the right here, so we're going to jump in beside this guy. I know that was probably a waste of a flask, especially now it is. So he's going to wait until he's here and then turn round. Okay. So we'll let him come up, turn round, and then we'll follow him. Just touching one of the chariot's wheels is enough to get you killed. Sorry, he's gonna die again. Right there. Now he's gonna turn round, try and catch me on the way back. That was lucky. Wouldn't advise doing that yourselves. I got lucky. I'm not being responsible for someone else's. There was another page though, wasn't there? Yeah, there is. I think the game hasn't put my flask back on, which it does to me, just to annoy me. There we go. Problem when I can outrange him. There we go. So we've turned the fire off. We did that earlier. I'd have to stand on top of that now for that to rise up. And this time we are seeking left. Some went past again. Some run me over. Run, 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 left, 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 left. No! Aha! I couldn't get up. Ah, panicked. Ah, I've got to go through all that again. Right, I'm going to have to stop this episode here because I'm getting close to the 60-minute limit. So thank you guys for joining me so far. Take care, Raptors, and I'll see you when I'm back.